channel. If you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and click subscribe. If you guys are not new to my channel, welcome back. For today's video, we are going to be going over my complete room renovation. So I'm not going to talk too much. Let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So first off, let me show you guys my room before. It was not the cutest. I had just moved out of my old room. I knew I had to get some work done down there. Here's just like a little video of how everything looked. And I tried my best to clean it up. I was originally just gonna like vacuum the floors, and then the walls were really dirty. They had never been painted the whole time I had lived here. Initially, I was just gonna clean up the walls, and if they were able to get clean enough, then I just leave it like that. But as you guys can see in this clip, it was not working, so I decided, yep, we're gonna repaint it. And I was honestly looking forward to painting it because my walls were so dark for the room. It just made everything look dark, even though the walls weren't dark. So I wanted to do the brightest of whites I could find. Here's a clip of me trying to get dust off the walls by throwing my rag at it. Obviously, to go ahead and paint the walls, I had to make sure everything was off the walls. So here you can see me unscrewing all the hooks and stuff, as well as the air vents and outlets. Now, I want to specify that in my house, we were painting the living room and we were painting it gray. And then we had gray paint left over. So that is why you're going to see me painting the walls gray, because that was the leftover. So I was painting it to try to see if this was going to be a good color. And it turns out, no, it wasn't. I did not like it. It made the room look so dark. I went to the store and got one of these kits so that I can just roll the rest of it. I didn't get a big roller because we have one. We painted my old room a couple times, and we painted the house a couple times, but couldn't find it. However, I did still get this because I needed a tray and one of these anyways. It comes with a hand roller and then another clean brush. Not a big fan of using a tray because I feel like you waste so much paint that you could use that you can't really pick up with the roller. I don't really know how I feel about this color. I feel like it doesn't look gray. You see this spill right here? Look at this gray compared to this gray. I know this is like different background, but still it looks nothing alike. I spilled on my carpet right there, but it's okay because my mom said she's gonna have somebody come and rip it up anyway. So since she said that, I was like, okay, now it's my cue to just start painting. And just to do this little wall took so long. It was so annoying because my walls have the little like dents in between them. So it just took so long because it wasn't a whole flat wall. No, we had to get into the nooks and crannies of all of them. So this is how far I got. I stopped because I didn't like it. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna repaint it in white. I don't know. It looks blue gray, like with the right light on it, it looks gray. But in general, it looks blue and I don't like that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna repaint it. And then I set like my room up into like a little setup to see if I was feeling it. And no, I was not feeling it. And then my mom already wanted to redo the floors downstairs. So we went ahead and got a head start on that since we were already gonna be redoing the floor in here. And then I was finally able to take these down by hand. It took forever. My uncle used like these long of screws to put them up. Obviously, I'm exaggerating. Here is how it looks. But if you guys like screw, unscrew, build things, you guys know that is just too long. Again, here's just me like cleaning up and trying to think of how I was gonna arrange the room. Finally, it was time to paint the walls, so I went ahead and went to Menards, asked them for the whitest of white they could get me. I
I just picked out the color, so now let's pick out some things to paint with.
So what they did was give me like a white with no color in it. It was just like a base white. Instantly when we put the paint on, the room just felt so much brighter. Here I had my cousin help me paint because I was not gonna get this job done. The room is way too big for me to get it done by myself. I'm honestly so thankful for everybody who helped me paint in this video because I was not gonna be able to get it done myself. I literally had to beg them to help me finish before they could leave because it took so long to paint. I promise you guys, it took so long. And then I think this was the next day, but I had got another paint to kind of finish up my room. Had my other cousins come and help me paint.
Forgot to mention, when we went back to the store, they gave us the wrong color. It was still the same, but this time it wasn't the base. It had coloring in it. We just went back and exchanged it for a new one.
Meanwhile, we were painting. There was people just coming in here and doing the floors. And when I say tedious to get into the little cracks, I meant tedious. Again, we hadn't done much to the house since we moved in, so there was like so much old stuff under, like I couldn't believe it. But it was so hard to take those tiles off, you guys, so hard. I was like putting in all my blood, sweat, and tears to get those off the floor. And then here is like how my garage was looking. Not only were they like doing the floors, but they were doing a bunch of other stuff in the house. So it was just crazy in there. And then finally here is the floor all completed. All they had to do was put on the baseboard.
The only thing we need to do is put this up, but the boards all the way to the hallways are done.
That's everything for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, this video has been so delayed. I started this during my winter break, and now it is April 24th. I graduate in 2 weeks, but I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.